Hey, it's me. I know my YouTube videos haven't been the best recently. I want to sit down and talk a little bit, and I apologize ahead of time if things seem a little hectic and what I'm doing off camera here. You see me drinking chocolate milk, you see me running, hear a bunch of cars. I am walking home from work right now. It is 11 o'clock, 11:00 something right now. I hate that little alarm thing for the crosswalks here in Columbus. Gosh darn it. Andrew Ginther. Pick a different sound. Pick a sound that doesn't sound like a machine gun. Anyways, I'm going to talk about this past year in this cloudy midnight sky as we count down. Some good chocolate milk. I guess it's not midnight yet, but in the night sky here, the past 11 o'clock night sky, let's talk. And I realize it's a minute and a half already. I'll try to be brief because my phone is dying. But this past year has been a pretty big year, pretty important year. A lot of big things happened. A lot of big things just all over the world. A lot of minds have been changed. A lot of people have grown in different ways. I'm gonna appreciate that a little bit. Okay, I'm done appreciating that. There's been I don't know what it's like for you guys, for the people who watch this YouTube channel, those of you who are dealing with things by yourself. It's hard sometimes. Loneliness is the silent killer, I believe, is a phrase. I'm pretty sure. And it seems like 2021, at least for me, has been a bit more of a lonelier year than 2020 had been during the height of the lockdown and all that. It's interesting because there was things sort of opening back up again and then closing again and then opening back up again and closing again. I don't feel drained due to like sort of business cycle whiplash, I guess is the technical term for it. Thank you, car. The not so very quick way to say the term, but I'm certain it's taken a toll on everyone. I just want everybody to sit back and relax just for a moment and just say, next year we're not gonna let this happen. Not this whole people irresponsibility when it comes to COVID-19, breaking of personal business codes, etc. But the sort of abject slump into loneliness that I'm certain a lot of people have felt. I know people my age specifically, probably. You know, you graduated from high school in 2018. 2019, things seemed fine. And then 2020, once you're starting to get on your feet a little bit, maybe, 2020 sort of took that all away from you. And you know, it's hard because you felt a little good about yourself. You're getting stuff done. You had a job, you're thinking about moving or whatever. Gosh darn truck. And you know, you sort of everything gets placed on hold, and that sort of thing has an effect on you. And yeah, it's difficult to deal with these sort of things that are outside of your control, like a global pandemic. Sometimes you really wish that, you know, you could control those sorts of things. But it's okay that you can't. And I want you, hopefully you got into this mindset going into 2021. Here, going into 2022, let's put it to bed. We're going to have that mindset going into 2022. That of more understandingness of the situation. I don't think that's a word. I'm going to be honest. Moving on. Drink my chocolate milk. Oh, it's chocolatey and milky. The other thing, y'all need to talk more. I know it's, I don't say talk more in the sort of like text each other or call each other. Get together in an appropriate safe space. Make sure y'all are vaccinated, but get together, check in on each other. You know, I want 2022 to be a time of sort of friendship nostalgia. Remember all your friends from whatever time you've already passed. It's wise to go back and, you know, catch up, and, you know, y'all are wise, another year wiser, you know. It's good to have discussions again sometimes. Look back at times you thought were bad and find some good stuff in it. Find some times you thought were good. Understand that, you know, maybe some bad stuff was going on. You weren't able to admit that to yourself. Take the time, sit down, have the conversation. Have someone there for you. Understand that all the experiences you and your friends have had together in the past are still there in your guys' memory. And it might be hard to move on and understand, hey, we can't do that anymore because, you know, we've moved away from each other, or pandemic's preventing us from getting together, or we all have jobs now, of course. I'm walking home from mine. But, you know, understand that, you know, sometimes this sort of in-person interaction is something that we've missed, and talking to people on Twitch streams and in YouTube comments and over text message isn't always a good substitute for in real life conversations. I'm speaking sort of while I'm on the walk here. I don't have anything scripted out. I don't know if I said I was going to speak a specific number of points, or if I have made those number of points, but I think I've said what I've wanted to say here. I want you all to know that I'm if you know me from your past, I'm still here. You can still reach out to me. I'll probably put another link to my Discord in the description here of this YouTube video. If If you know me, there are friends who you knew who you might have knew through me, or you guys both knew me and you grew apart. You both see this YouTube video, you know, maybe now's the chance to talk to each other again, meet up, see what you guys have been up to. It has been 3 years since high school for people who graduated in my class. Sometimes 2 years for other people, 4 years for some others. Sometimes 5 years. It happens. We're all friends back then. Well, maybe not all of us, but you know what I mean. We all sort of knew each other. Yeah. Go. Now's the time. It's been the time for a long time to go catch up, be social, check in on each other, but making a New Year's resolution. What the heck? That's it.